let's start talking about how to actually make your 2025 New Year intentions come true. We're going to go over 3 things: the astrology, how to manifest with human design, and where do we manifest from? Let's start there. So, you hear a lot, think it to believe it. Now, that's great and all, but if we really just needed to think and our manifestations would come true, we would all be millionaires. So, what we now know is you manifest from your subconscious. So, what is the subconscious? I want you to think about the iceberg. Your conscious mind is the very tip of the iceberg. You're aware of 5 to 10% of your thoughts. Then, 90% of it is underneath the water. And think about it this way: you have 40,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day, but you're only aware of 5 to 10% of it. So the subconscious holds so much data, so much information from your entire life, some would argue past lives as well. And that's where you manifest from. So if you have beliefs that you're not worthy for love, that there's no way you'll ever make that money because you're not talented enough, whatever the negative beliefs that are swimming around in your subconscious, those are going to block you manifesting those conscious thoughts in of I'm going to be a millionaire this year. Well, if you don't actually believe it, you're never going to be it. So you want to start there. When you're writing your new moon intentions, when you're writing your new year intentions, I'm so used to manifesting with the moon. I say new moon intentions, which plug every month we'll be doing a video on that. You want to think about what does not align, right? So I want to be a content creator around self-help, astrology, therapy, because I'm a licensed social worker. Well, I've been on TikTok for 2 years posting about astrology, but I pigeonholed myself into astrology because I was so self-conscious about showing any other part of my personality. So I never really blew up on TikTok after these 2 years. I grew my business off it, but I didn't blow up because I never felt like I was worthy enough. I always felt insecure and fear of judgment. But 2025, baby, no more, right? I'm releasing that. I'm knowing I'm releasing that. That's why I'm here talking to you right now. And we're about to manifest a true content creation year. So think about that when you're writing out your long-term goals. Why did I say long-term? Well, we are currently in Capricorn season. So if you follow astrology, you're probably hearing, this isn't the new year. Aries is the new year. Well, yes, that is true. In astrology, Aries is the start of the zodiac. It is the new year because the Babylonians created astrology. And based off the Babylonian calendar, Aries was the start of the new year, okay? So that's when we feel fire, we feel motivation, we feel like we can birth something new. It's spring in the Northern Hemisphere. We're feeling really motivated. Well, Capricorn is the start of the new year now. That is the start of winter, both cardinal signs, both starts of things, but very different energy. Capricorn is long-term commitments, it's responsibility, it's dedication, it's long-term success. So during the new year, I want you to focus on your long-term goals and to recommit to them, to build that strong foundation. So when Aries season comes along, you're ready to start even fresher and more great ideas and build off of your Capricorn goals, right? Because the Gregorian calendar started January. If we manifest from our subconsciously, you already believe this is the new year. You grew up with January being the new year, right? So we can't just unlearn that. So we want to capitalize on that. Capricorn is around motivation, around dedication. It's around long-term goals. You already know what you want in 2025. I can guarantee you that. So now it's just a time to write those goals down and think long-term about them. And think about, what wisdom do I already hold to make them my reality? And what wisdom do I need to learn and gain? Because Capricorn is the old wise crone. So we want to use astrology to guide us to capitalize on intentions. So number 1, we manifest from our subconscious. Number 2, use Capricorn energy to create that long term. Number 3, we're going to loop in human design. Human design is like a permission slip to learn your own energy, use your energy to make the life that you really want to make. And there's a part of human design that tells you if you're a specific or non-specific manifester. So specific, pretty self-explanatory. When you manifest, you want to get down to the key of every detail you want to call in. So if you're calling in a partner, I want to know eye color, I want to know hair color, I want to know mannerisms, I want to know skills, traits, all of it. If you're calling in a house, I want to know countertops, I want to know bathroom tiles, I want to know how many rooms, all of it, right? Now, if you're non-specific, it doesn't mean that you don't have to put detail, but you don't have to go as specific. It's more about how you actually feel when you get that home. So I'm moving in March. I am manifesting a home, renting, but I'm manifesting a 4 or 5 bedroom home. I don't need to know the details of what that home looks like, because for me, my energy is going to call something in that's bigger and better than my mind can even realize right now. But I need to figure out what am I going to feel when I have that home? What am I going to feel when I have a yard that fits my dog's needs that I can garden in? I don't care what it looks like. It just needs to fit my needs. What am I going to feel like when I walk into my master bathroom and it's an oasis and I can feel relaxed and it's amazing, right? That's non-specific manifesting. So when you're sitting down, it's the new year today. Happy freaking new year. To write your goals, I want you to think about these three things, because that's what I thought about. Now, the last tip I'm going to give you, and I got this from a creator on my TikTok. So go to my TikTok, I tagged that creator, is use ChatGPT. Now, I'm very slowly getting into the AI game because I'm realizing that it's actually saving me so much time for my business. And also it makes me write so much better, right? I write my own posts and then it just edits it because I'm terrible at spelling and grammar. But what I did was I prompted it to ask me 10 questions one by one around my dreams for this new year. Again, go to my TikTok, The Lunar Child. It will give you the prompt, but it spit out to me my goals in concise forms, in family, in health, in career, in love, all of that. And then it broke it down into a table around goals and how I'm going to achieve them. So I use ChatGPT to make my goals concise. They're all going to come from you. You're typing into what you want, but it's going to concise all those details up. And it can even give you a daily routine based off of what you want. So it's actually amazing. Highly recommend. That is what I'm doing. And then I'm using my astrology planner to then transfer it in. And every month, I'm going to write down my goals based off my year goals and actual items, and I'll manifest with the moon. And basically, by next year, this time, I should be living a completely new life. And that is why I'm starting my YouTube channel to document how I'm manifesting my life and share it with you guys. And so every month, we'll be doing a new moon intention setting video. So definitely subscribe and follow so we can manifest our lives together. I'm so excited. By the way, my name is Lauren. I am a licensed clinical social worker, which just means I have a therapy private practice. I am a professional certified astrologer, which means I have an astrology practice. And I am newly a mother. I have a baby girl who is 2 months old. So this page is going to be astrology, self-help, motherhood, all the things. And I'm really, really excited to start this journey with you guys. So again, subscribe, like, share, do all the things. I also have a podcast, Karma is Calling, which is what the YouTube channel is called. I will be coming back in 2025 in a very new and improved way. So follow my glow up here.